Yellowstone Season 5 is coming, but what do we actually know about it? It may seem hard to believe, but Yellowstone and its spin-offs is now the biggest connected universe in all of TV right now. No, really. Because while the OG show might have started off modestly, it's now getting a whole heaping help of spin-offs that are coming out of the woodwork, and it does not show any signs of slowing down. Especially after the success of 1883 on Paramount+. But just as important, Season 5 of Yellowstone is already highly anticipated, so that means a lot of people are going to wonder what happens in it. So we'll show you what we know so far. Number 5. Season 5 releasing when? Paramount announced that Season 5 of the hit Western series Yellowstone will premiere this November. The series follows the Dutton family, led by patriarch John Dutton, Kevin Costner, trying to keep control over the largest contiguous cattle ranch in the United States. That struggle has kept people coming back and kept bringing in more people as a whole. In fact, Yellowstone has kept breaking audience records for Paramount ever since its release. For Season 4, 10.3 million people tuned in to see the finale, a 79% ratings increase from the Season 3 finale. It is not an overreaction saying that Yellowstone became one of Paramount's most prized possessions. Hence all of the spin-offs that we mentioned in the intro. Now, last year, Paramount Plus released the first Yellowstone spin-off, 1883, starring Sam Elliott, Faith Hill, and Tim McGraw. The prequel series follows the first generation of the Dutton family to set roots in the West, building the ranch that shows up in the present-time events of Yellowstone. The prequel proved to be a hit, bringing around 4.9 million viewers during its premiere episode. While Season 2 of 1883 has not been officially announced, Paramount already confirmed it's determined to produce more content following the same characters. There are 2 other prequel series currently in development. The first, 1932, will follow yet another generation of the Dutton family and is set to star Hollywood legends Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. Set during the Great Depression and the alcohol prohibition in the United States, the prequel will explore how different historical eras impose particular challenges on the Dutton Empire. Moving away from the Duttons is 6666, a prequel that'll explore a time when Texas was still ruled by Comanches. Set in the legendary, real-life property of the Four Sixes Ranch, 6666 will open an exciting chapter in the Yellowstone franchise, as it allows the universe to grow beyond a family. Paramount is so optimistic about 6666's success that it has recently moved the prequel series from streaming to linear cable. Season 5 of Yellowstone will be bigger than ever with 14 episodes instead of 10 like previous seasons. Fans could expect the production of Season 5 to last longer considering the additional content that Sheridan is bringing to the show, but that is not the case. Thus, fans will be enjoying the show soon enough. Though all that does is raise more questions about what's going to happen in it. Number 4. The Season 4 ending. Given the hype that's now Paramount, pun intended, for Season 5, let's look back and see what went down by the time Season 4 wrapped up. When Season 4 ended, the ranch had a weathered militia attack led by Jamie's biological father, Garrett Randall, Will Patton. Beth married Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, after tipping a journalist off to the fact that the market equities plan to squash a protest with help from the National Guard. Jamie meanwhile killed Garrett, which Beth plans to use as blackmail in the future. The cast has said that they don't know what's going to happen until they actually get the scripts, but Riley thinks her character is planning revenge in Season 5. Beth has decided she cannot rest until she gets justice, the actress said in a promotional video for the show. She wants blood. It's really kind of intense. This show is known to get really intense, so we'll just have to see how it all plays out now, won't we? Number 3. Teases and returns. Grimes and Asbiel teased their characters' fates during an interview at the ACM Awards in March 2022. "I'm ready to have a sweet little baby on set," Asbiel told ET, referring to her character Monica's second pregnancy, which was revealed in Season 4. Grimes, however, isn't so sure the outcome will be positive. "We might die tomorrow," he joked. It's kind of the Yellowstone trademark. Asbiel added that she's not sure Monica and Casey's marriage will last. "I hope that they'll be happy in the end, but it's not likely, to be honest," she explained. Both actors noted that they never know what's going to happen until they get the scripts. "We're sorta on the ride with everybody else," Grimes said. White shut down rumors that his character was exiting after Jimmy relocated to the 6666 ranch in Texas during season 4. I'm in season 5. Jimmy's in season 5, he exclusively told Us Weekly in March of 2022. That's great, I'm really looking forward to that. Now he continued, I didn't know necessarily what Jimmy's future was. I still don't know exactly what Jimmy's future holds. I've already given up on trying to guess. What Taylor Sheridan, the show's creator, I think one of the best writers in television now or ever, definitely comes up with is always so much better than what I could come up with. So I'm really excited that Jimmy's journey continues and I have no idea where it leads. I'm just kind of ready to try to hold on. Well, and then naturally, there's always the leading man, number 2, John Dutton. The patriarch of the Dutton Ranch, Kevin Costner, had a fairly tame season considering the previous promised all-out war to discover who was sent to wipe out his family. John predominantly focused on his recovery and a slower life for a while. His relationship with the activist Summer, Piper Perabo, was the most interesting development he had as it was an unexpected romance and caused a major rift between him and his daughter Beth, Kelly Riley. However, with the rift closing as quickly as it opened, John became concerned with ensuring Summer didn't do any major jail time after she protested the airport Schwartz and Meyer proposes building on Dutton land. John clashed with 2 relatively new players in Commander Bill Ramsey, Rob Kirkland, and Judge Mitchell Davis, Pat Skipper, who seem less eager to play ball with John than he's accustomed. Ramsey took the place of the fallen Sheriff Haskell, Hugh Dillon, who was a longtime ally of the Duttons. Does this change in cast mean that John is going to have to find a way to work with these new, by-the-book lawmen? Well, perhaps to some degree. One prediction is if John no longer has the law on his side, it will force his hand to reluctantly run for governor. So far, he's been hesitant to the idea ever since Linnell Perry, Wendy Moniz, threw it out there. Perhaps season 5 will see a more involved John Dutton than we've seen in a while, and that could lead to all sorts of new developments, especially if his future starts to tie back to the past. Number 1, the 1883 question. Now, the most important moment from the finale of 1883 was a line of dialogue delivered by a veteran actor appearing on the show for the first time. Graham Greene played Spotted Eagle, a Crow elder who tries to heal Elsa Dutton's, Isabel May's, wounds. Now, if you watched the February 27th episode, you know how that worked out. No spoilers, I promise. And central to his exchange with the Dutton family is the conversation he has with James Dutton, as played by Tim McGraw. The family patriarch makes it known he's urgently looking for a place to rest, and Spotted Eagle points him toward Paradise Valley, where Yellowstone fans know John Dutton and company ultimately reside. The favor comes with a caveat, however. In 7 generations, my people will rise up and take it back from you, Spotted Eagle says. Dutton says that in 7 generations, he'll gladly give it back. But how far away are we from meeting the 7th generation, or have we already met him or her? Fortunately, we do have an answer. Creator Taylor Sheridan addressed the topic during the Road West behind-the-scenes episode that aired in January. According to Sheridan, James Dutton is John Dutton's great-great-great-grandfather. So, following that timeline and the generational line, our John Dutton, Kevin Costner, is the 6th generation, and that means Casey and Beth are the 7th. So what does that mean? Well, it means the Duttons are on borrowed time, and the longer this show goes, the shorter the time frame will be until the uprising. Perhaps we'll even see seeds of it planted in season 5. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Yellowstone season 5 and all that is going on within its universe? Do you think that this set of shows is going to last even longer than we expected? What do you think will happen when season 5 rolls around? Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next time on the channel.